What's good, ladies and gentlemen? What's
What up?
cracking?
What
What's
up? What up?
cracking? Smoke out hour, dog, with the Raider Nation, with Raider Nation live. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's cracking? What's cracking? How y'all been, man? What you guys smoking on? What's
Wow.
up with you, Grady? What's up with you, Lo?
Shit, chilling, bro, chilling. Yeah, well, I'm on a smoke sabbatical right now, so
Yeah,
trying to get all
sabbatical.
that.
Okay, it's
But
all
I
right,
mean,
dog. I'll smoke for you. I'll smoke
yeah,
enough
you
for
can
you, dog.
smoke
Don't you? I'm
all you
smoking enough
want from me.
for both of us. All three of us. Shit, I smoke enough for all three of us.
Gravy smoking is a stogie, bro. So 2 out of 3 is better than none.
There it is.
Sabbatical. What the fuck
I'm
is
on a
that?
sabbatical right now, bro. I'm on sabbatical from the cannabis.
Yeah.
I
What
almost
is
said
what
Cuba.
is that? Off or on the camera?
You
Both.
know what?
hmm I believe
Yeah.
it.
Let me
I believe it.
me
I
When,
have not,
believe
bro.
it when it's
I'll take a rip.
You know how hard it is to have like an abundance of marijuana, and you cannot use it.
So what's cracking, guys? What's cracking,
no.
man? Shit, we another fucking episode of Pick'ems. You know what I mean? We got it was another close one last week, but all of these weeks are
I
getting
lost a
close.
lot.
In.
I
A lot of
lost a
good
lot.
teams got beat. A lot of good teams got beat.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Like
sir.
the
Shit.
Patriots and the
But
Jets.
I don't predict us having any of us having good records this week.
I don't know. I think
wasn't
Gabe
that
kind of
bad.
squeaked
It wasn't that
it
bad.
out, bro.
Nah, it wasn't that bad actually. We were all bunched up, but coming in third was low, 8-5, and then me and you, Gravy, at 9-4, which puts the overall at low at 61-38, Gravy 62-37, and me 63-36. Literally one game. So we're
So,
just
Gotta top
so
that
I have
ass up.
61,
low.
Gravy has 62, I have 63.
So we actually got places now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and you and last.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
What, two,
I'll
hey,
accept that.
two
I'll
games,
accept
two games. Hey, fucking 1 week and fucking change that whole. Remember, fucking the last week you caught up by 3 games. So shit, it's only 2 games right now. So it's
Hey, well, what was the game? I bet you it was. For me, I know it was New England, San Diego.
it. Yeah,
I
that was
took-
one too. That
one
one
that-
right there.
got low back into it. Like that only let us beat him by 1 was the Niners game. He's the only one that picked the Niners. That got him back in it.
Yeah.
That didn't make him lose by too much. But then the Titans one also hurt you too, low.
Yeah, that one hurt really, really bad. I was actually watching that game, bro. I was like, "Come on, man!" But they were going back and forth. Usually, I'm going for Minshew and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just bad.
Me and Gravy lost pretty much the same games except for 2. Like I picked the Chargers, he picked the Pats, and then he got me back with the let's see,
Atlanta.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
Atlanta. The Falcons. Yep, he got me back with the Falcons.
I
one.
beat both of y'all with Atlanta.
You know what's crazy? I mean, if I'm gonna be dead honest with you, I've seen Atlanta like they had a losing record, and I just stopped paying attention to them because I know Ritter's gonna be a good player sooner or later. But like the way they were playing and stuff like that, that's why I was like, man, fuck these guys. Well, respectfully, not fuck these guys, but like I didn't want to like really pick them. But I said screw it, you know what I'm saying? And I got them. And yeah, man, I mean, I actually didn't pick them. That was the thing. I didn't pick them, and I was like, you know what? They're actually kind of doing the thing right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I kind of missed it.
Atlanta's on a creep. Atlanta's on a creep.
Yeah, I know.
They are rather 6-6. They're hanging in there with all that bottom of tier. But the good thing with them is that they have pretty much that they're playing in the weakest division in football. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of plays to their advantage. But hey, man, that shit's fuck it. You know what I mean? As long as they're making it to the playoffs, I mean, it's pretty much putting the spot on them. Because when you get a playoff spot, dog, it don't matter how you get in, as long as you get in. You know what I mean? All you want is a ticket to the fucking show, and they're not that bad. You know what I mean? They're 6-6.
Yeah,
I mean, they still have room for improvement because I just think that they kind of have the same. They're on the same boat. Like their quarterback play, bro, is just inconsistent. You know what I mean? It's
well, they have Bijan Robinson, right? And then they have Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, they got Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
They got Drake London. They got. I like the safety that they picked up. That's the guy I wanted last year, but I guess he was too much money for us. But Jesse Bates has been tearing it up. You know what I mean? He's been playing like all pro, pretty much safety form over there. Kind of has their defense playing good, but yeah, Jesse Bates has been tearing it up over there for sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. Shit. Let me
Bijan Robinson, right?
Yeah, they have Bijan. Yeah, they have Bijan,
and he's doing pretty good too. That's why
they're not using him enough, bro. They're not using him enough. He's a monster. I don't know why they don't use him, but they're not using him enough.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't want to hear he's a rookie shit. You're running back. You gotta run the ball to.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as a running back, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter if you're a rookie. That's that's supposed to be the position that you're supposed to come in, like the most ready position, right? The guys they're coming out of college and the most ready. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's no excuse for that. I just think that they're not using him right because he's a good enough player. The times that I've seen him, you know, the actual times where I actually seen him get the ball and shit like that. He's good, man. He runs the ball hard and stuff like that. Just I don't know what it is over there. I don't know if they don't believe in him or what it is, or maybe he's in the doghouse with the coach, or he's just not seeing eye to eye with the coach or something. But I don't know what it is. But they're not using him enough.
I think they want to bring Cordell Patterson back to speed, and he ain't doing shit. And I think Algiers over there. He saved their season last year, and then they were hoping that he could rebound off that. But you get a rookie that high, he'll blow Patterson out the box, bro. He's damn good. I try to trade for him every time I try to trade Cash Lord almost every week. He was getting tired of me. He said, I ain't gonna get rid of him. All right.
He's like, I'm not getting rid of him.
He was even in last place. He was even at. You have him? I think Cash Lord had him.
No, I didn't have him.
No, Cash Lord did. He was even last place. He didn't want to get rid of him.
There's some good games this week, dog. There's some what I'm looking at right here. There's some pretty damn good games. There's gonna be some pretty tough games to pick between. So this weekend, this week I think can tighten shit up, dog. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good games out there.
There's going to be a lot of separation coming up this week. There's going to be a lot of definitive, like, people moving up and, like, you know, and who's going to be in the hunt and everything like that. You see a lot of the records are a lot of the same, you know what I mean? So, you know what's crazy for me, bro? I was trying to say this, well, not really, but is how the AFC is going to end up winding up with the Jags, with Lawrence going down for a couple games. I don't know how long because a high ankle sprain ain't too good. But it's like I mean, 3 games. That's going to change the AFC. You know, the top 4 right there, bro. It's going to change a lot. You know what I mean? They might even actually slip down into a wild card spot.
Yeah, I can see the Texans taking over that division, though.
Yep.
In natural time.
Agreed. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of good crucial games and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
they're only 1 game behind, I think. I think the Texans are only like 7-5. They're 8-3 or 9-3.
Yeah, they beat Jacksonville already. They beat Jacksonville already.
They're tough. Yeah. It's real tight over there, though. So it's like, and then with him, you know, missing time, it's going to be. And the
Beathard coming up and trying to do anything for them, bro. No, it ain't working. It is not.
Jack's playing the Browns this week, so that's pretty tough too with Joe Flacco.
Hey, Flacco went in, bro.
My boy ATN gonna get the ball. My boy ATN, all you gotta do is hand off to him. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a week.
There's 2 Monday night games this week.
Yeah.
2 Monday night games, but tomorrow's game. We'll get right into it now. Tomorrow's game.
The two joke ass games on Monday.
It's fucking this. Even the Thursday game, like they're like Pittsburgh right now is like they don't know what they're gonna do at quarterback now that fucking what's his name went down. They have Mitchell Trubisky, you know what I mean, playing quarterback. So it's like, and then they're playing against the fucking Patriots tomorrow. What a game! What a game! Now, it's like I don't even want to watch football tomorrow. Well, that gives me it's good though. I'll watch the Lakers damn game though tomorrow.
Yeah,
but I'll pick that game. I'm still gonna go.
If you guys don't give a shit, then go ahead and pick who you want. But I'm gonna get serious in this game.
I'm going Steelers. I'll go first. I'll go Steelers.
I don't know, bro. I don't. Can I just defer?
You go Billy Zappy? You going Billy? You going the Zappy?
I actually at one point, Raider P, what's up, bro? Shout out to everybody in the building, bro.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, 209 and Raider Pete, we the people, you know, and 32, Michael Trujillo, everybody, man, you know.
Hey, T209er, bro. Hey, man, that $4.99 yesterday, bro, that shit's gonna be seared into my mind. The first pick'em show, you can come on, bro. The first mock draft we do, bro, you can come on, bro. I want we'll send you the link. You don't have to get on. You can just talk, bro. But you have to be on that show, bro. When I do the first mock draft, or when we do the first mock draft, bro,
that shit up.
You need to be on.
I could just about guarantee you guys this: that if something happens negative on the game Sunday, to where you guys know what I mean, because I'm not gonna say it. There will be, I could count at least 2 shows that will be doing mock drafts already.
I don't even want to talk about none of that. Fuck that. I'm not worried about no one else besides the motherfuckers right here and the people that I talk to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Steelers too, bro.
I'll take New England. New England's looking for that draft pick.
Yeah,
they are.
They're gonna need that too. D-Man is what's up, bro? Sean Johnson, James
Raiders.
What's up, bro?
Oh yeah, we got Rolling Dubs in here. We got D Menace up in. James Furple, yes sir. Sean Johnson was cracking, man. Yeah, we got. You know, there's people still coming in, but you know, we're still early. Shit, we still. Yeah. You know, we're just getting the smoke out. Hour started. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We're still getting. But the next game, we'll get right into it too, like because of the, you know, it's our team. You know, first game on Sunday. I know that they don't play till 1:00, but Raiders Vikings. I mean, of course, we're gonna take the Vikings.
Yeah,
but we're gonna, I mean, of course, we're gonna take the Vikings. Of course, we're gonna take the Raiders, but you know what I mean? It just what are they favored by? Let's see.
So what up? Minnesota grinding today, bro.
Minnesota's favored by 3. Shit, okay.
The Raiders are favored by 3.
Oh, Minnesota.
Because apparently
At
Dobbs
home?
Yep.
Apparently Dobbs is playing.
Yeah, I seen that today. Their coach said that Dobbs is going to be playing.
He gonna get his ass.
Yep. That means he's gonna be hurt.
They're gonna get
blood in the water, bro. Blood in the water.
Yes, sir. And I said we're gonna fucking send his ass back to outer space. Fuck that for.
Yeah.
When did everybody start being fucking scared about fucking Dobbs? That he's a 3-point fucking, a 3-point impact on a fucking on a spread.
That's but see, I can already hear the announcers, bro.
Yeah, that is news too. Brandon Faison finally got activated off the IR, so he had limited practice today. Mm-hmm. He still needs to get in a full practice by Friday, but if he gets one of those in, you could probably pencil him in for Sunday.
So he'll be what third or fourth cornerback, or
does it matter?
Right now, I think barely coming back. I would say back of the line, back like we'll have him for depth. It's kind of just to get him up to speed, But I'll say like 4th, 5th spot. You know what I mean? Because there's still, you know, we still got Jack, we still got Amik, we still got Tyler Hall. Yeah, we still got Ben. Oh, Bennett. I don't know. Did Bennett get put on IR?
I am not sure. I'll check that out a little bit later.
But I know that there's still Hobbs. Yeah, he's like 5th, 6th though. He's gonna be like 5th, 6th on that board pretty much this game, I think. You know what I mean? So, but like I'll maybe, you know, going forward, you might see more. But I think in this game it's already week 13, dog. You know what I mean? He hasn't really We haven't seen him on the practice field or anything like that. Probably in the weight room, but yeah, he's gonna have to get in football shape. And this week 13, I mean,
What the hell was
damn.
wrong with him? What was wrong with him, Gabe?
I think it was his. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was his
ankle.
calf.
I think?
With his calf. I think it was something with his calf or something like that.
You get
Or
surgery
knee.
or something? Or?
No, the thing was that it was crazy because we were supposed to have him on short-term IR. He was supposed to. Oh, the shin. It was a shin. It was supposed to come. He was supposed to be on short-term IR. Then ended up, just going by that, and then it just until now.
A lot of people saying that Faison has zero experience on the Graham scheme. Don't expect much from him. That's true. And the shin, bro, shin splints are a motherfucker, bro. Trust me.
Don't expect much. For sure, don't expect much from him.
Yeah.
But we'll go shit.
Man, not no 13 weeks of doing nothing.
That was crazy. That was weird to see 13 weeks. I don't know if it was something way worse or something. For 13 weeks, that's a long fucking, that's an ACL almost in some cases. Shit.
Yeah.
Didn't Akers come back from Achilles in like 13 weeks? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, Rodgers is coming back after 13 weeks with a torn Achilles.
But let's see, Bucks. Next game we'll go Bucks Falcons. Dog, that's gonna be a good game because they're it's a division game. Falcons are first. The Bucks are 2 games behind, but I mean they've fallen off the last 2 games. But Falcons, man, the Falcons are playing at home. I'm going to Atlanta.
I'm riding the Falcons train right now, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too. After Luda hung from the fucking rafters, I'm in.
That's some crazy shit.
And they're trying to hold out the Saints. Because the Saints, as bad as they are doing right now, they're still only 1 game behind in that fucking division.
They'll catch up pretty quick.
Yeah. So then we'll go to the next one.
Next thing you know, Taysom Hill's gonna be starting quarterback for him. Fucking.
Yeah, this has playoff implications because the Bengals did win the last game, so they're in the thick of things. You know what I mean? They're 6-6. Colts are 7-5. They're playing at Bengals. The Bengals just came off of fucking what's his name? Just came off a damn good game, man. Their quarterback running Colts at Bengals.
You know what's crazy is that Browning, they did a little thing about him at the beginning. He had I think close to 300 something touchdowns in high school, 300 touchdowns in college, some crazy number, but nobody really knew who he was. He can actually play, and he was more of a dual threat. A lot of people didn't know that, bro. He's more mobile than actually fucking Burrow is, but he was actually pretty good dude, man. But I don't know, man. The Colts, they just seem like they just have a little bit more right now. So I'm gonna go Colts, bro.
You taking Minshew?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Minshew, bro. I'm gonna go for the mustache, bro. I'm gonna go for the stash.
The barn stash.
Easy, what up?
What would I see in this case? I mean, it would be better for us, the Bengals, to win, but I think the Colts are playing good right now. They're on a 4-game winning streak.
Colts are AFC too, right?
Yeah, they're 7-5. Bengals are 6-6.
That'll knock them out of the playoff contention. If knock them down a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of gets them.
The division.
It'll tie us with, like I said, if they lose and we win, we'll tie with them. But, ooh, damn, we have the Colts in front of us. Damn, I want to go.
Okay. Now, this is the first time I've actually done this. Can I change my pick?
No.
All right. So Colts it is then. Fuck. All right.
You can change whatever you want. If you've got a good gripe that you didn't know, oh, this guy, whatever, then explain it, and then it's cool.
Well, I mean, this is more of an emotional call because if they're losing, you know what I mean? I want them to lose coming into our house. You know what I mean? I want them on a little bit of a losing streak. I don't need them winning any more games to give us any more difficulty that we're already looking at because we got to face them pretty soon. So, I mean,
Bengals, same thing though with Bengals too.
But we're not facing the Bengals.
I hear your gripe. You can change it.
Is it all right, Chad, if I change my pick?
Yeah, you can change it
They're
to
like,
Indy.
nope.
You can change it to Indy.
See, but then Raider P can't be saying shit like that right there. Brown is coming back to earth.
Who?
Nah. I think he progressed. He progressed.
Brown
He did
is
get better.
better.
He got confidence in
What up to my boy Drew, man? Good job last night.
Shout out, Drew, bro.
he got confidence in Chase too, dog. Like he didn't use Chase in the first game, you know what I mean? And I think he fucking finally like, okay, this is a lot easier if I just throw it to Chase. If I actually use my weapons.
Yeah, that's.
I'm going Bengals. Fuck it.
You're going Bengals. I'm going Bengals too.
I like the way Browning played the other night.
The play, especially against Sunshine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a good team. They played the Jags. Jags are a good team.
He was going throw for throw, score for score with Trevor Lawrence, bro. That game was Jacksonville scored. He came right down and got it. You know what I mean? Even though you used the running game, Mason had 2 touchdowns. That's great, and he made some good throws to Chase, over the top throws. I like the dude, man.
Yeah,
I like the dude. I'm gonna take Cincinnati right there.
Oh, you going Bengals too?
Yeah.
I'm taking Bengals.
Yep.
Okay, we all going Bengals.
I had an idea. We should pick one game out of this whole week, maybe next week. Put a little wager on it. One game a week.
I
don't know.
A gentleman's wager.
Gentleman's bet for one game.
And you gotta do the points for it too. If we're gambling, we gotta do it the right way.
No,
okay, well, I need to learn how to gamble anyway.
You too. We're not gambling.
But see, this is we're not. This is practice.
We're friendly betting. We're friendly betting,
right? But we're doing it the quote unquote Las Vegas way.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll have a raffle. We'll have a raffle on the game.
Raffle. There you go. And then see your boy. Because I have so many vices, I need another one. Just so like another, because I can't be doing that all the time. So.
Oh, remember, guys, I fucking go hit that fucking if you guys haven't, dog, go hit that Prize Picks, dog. I hit that shit up yesterday. It shit worked, dog. I hit that shit up yesterday. I did the thing, and I deposited 50. They gave me 50, so I had $100 in there. I bet only like 35 yesterday, but I'm gonna keep some money in there so I can bet next week too, and the week after that, whatever. So, but yeah, $100. I was only betting 50, so.
Okay,
and there's ways to win, though. There's different ways to win. Like you say you pick 5 people. Like there's different ways. You don't actually have to hit all 5. You could hit 4 out of 5. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't automatically have to hit all of your picks. So I like the way you can win in this app. Prize Picks, for sure. Prize Picks. I remember, so I could just that's just pretty cool, man.
If you guys want to get that hookup, hit up Gabe. Gabe will send you the link, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I can send you the link. Just the referral. They'll give you like the pretty much the 100% deposit payout. Pretty much, they'll give you 100% of what you deposit. So if you put 50, they give you 50, up to $100.
Put 100 in, get 100, 200.
Yeah, you can put 100 in, you get 200. We'll go to the next game. Jags at Browns. That's gonna be a good one, though. No sunshine, but they're both going with their backup quarterbacks. Joe Flacco played pretty good last week. They played in Cleveland. Shit, man. And as of right now, Cleveland is opening up as a 3-point favorite.
I'm going Browns. Browns.
Yep. Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Let's go.
You gotta go take a shit. That's what you gotta say. I'm gonna go take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna take the Browns too.
The Browns.
Dang, you're flaking on your ETN, bro.
I'm gonna take a shit.
So it's Beathard against Flacco.
Flacco looked good last week. He looked poised. He looked good.
Amari Cooper is an iffy because I know I have him on my fantasy, and he suffered a concussion last week, so it's still maybe he plays,
Okay.
maybe if Omari plays, but they played pretty good even without him when he came out after. So, this is a tough one though, man. Jags, because they're still gonna be. I'm going Browns too. Fuck it, they have too good of a defense for Beathard. Beathard ain't gonna do shit. I don't think Beathard's gonna do shit with that defense. And that's crazy because if the Browns do win that game, this game right here, the next game, Texans at Jets, and I'll go first on that one. I'm going Texans. Dog. That could make that division fucking. It's gonna come down to the end right there. You know what I mean? So the Texans and the Jaguars. I'll go Texans though.
Oh yeah,
over the
there's
Jets.
not even questions. Yeah, there's not even a question about that.
I'm gonna take the Texans too.
Uh-oh. Rams at Ravens.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
No, they
Rams are on a little
Ravens.
roll right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ravens.
Just looking at it, yeah. Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
Ravens
I think I went Rams. I think I went Rams a couple times.
I'm gonna give you guys a chance to catch me on this one. I'm gonna go Rams.
Oh,
This is my upset of the week right there.
that's the upset of the week. Oh shit!
That's my upset of the week right there. Now the Rams. I'm counting on him on my fantasy too. That's why. So I'm double crossing my fingers.
Okay, there you go.
So shit, I'm going Rams. I think the Rams are pretty hot right now. That fucking, especially with the receivers are playing damn good, man. Fucking Cup, Puka, fucking, and then what's his name? They found him out of nowhere again. Like that fool just for some, I don't know why we didn't end up keeping him, but Demarcus Robinson, dog, who just comes in and like ends up going with teams and scoring touchdowns and shit.
Yeah, he was. I wanted to keep him, bro. You know what I mean? I really, really did, but.
The Rams have been playing good, bro. The Rams have been playing damn good. I mean, weird people. That's what people said about the Packers last week, bro. That's what people said about the Packers last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
But this game, Lions versus Bears.
Okay, Lions, Tigers, and Bears. I'm going Lions.
Lions. I'm going Lions too, dog. Lions are just, I know that they're the worst defense in the league, but they ain't losing to the fucking Bears. I don't think they're losing to the Bears.
No,
what about you, baby? What you think?
Lions.
Lions, yep. Damn, I wrote it down even before you said it. Oh, shit. Panthers at Saints.
Ooh.
Going for the upset? Anybody going with the upset?
You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
What's the upset? What's the upset here?
Panthers, bro. Panthers.
I feel you. I feel you, baby. I feel you. The way that they're playing right now, they both are like on the same level. But I mean, record-wise, it wouldn't be just because they're playing at home, and they are what are they favored by? They're favored by 5 points.
Carolina.
You got Jameis.
Saints are favored by 5.
You got Jameis.
I'm going Saints.
It's hard, but last week they're using a rotation now because Jameis threw some passes, Taysom threw some passes, Derek threw the bulk of the passes, but there was like I think Jameis threw I think if I'm not mistaken 5 or 6 attempts, and then Taysom had some 3 or 4 attempts. So they're working their ways in they're working their way into the fucking rotation, bro. So I don't know. Before you know it, you could see Jameis taking over or even Taysom.
Yeah, I haven't picked the Saints out a lot this year at all, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna go this week with Saints because I mean Carolina just nobody wants to go to Carolina.
This was tough for me.
This was tough for me too, dog.
I'm My upset special, even though it's not an upset, but it's gonna be Carolina over New Orleans.
Panthers.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the young guy.
I'm going Panthers too, dog.
Oh shit! So there's the one game. There's the one game that we all.
I have a feeling that the Saints are just like reeling right now, dog. Like they kind of like want to get rid of Carr now. Like I don't know what it is, but
They're desperate. They're desperate. They want to get rid of Jameis, and you know what I think it is? I think Jameis is playing bad because Carr.
Oh,
Jameis, his attitude is totally different than he ain't rah. He's over there hugging on Carr, making him feel better and shit. He ain't
Panthers
worried
by
about
2
getting in the
points.
game and focusing on
Buzzer.
that.
The hurt feels good. Fucking Raider feet. Winston came in when Carr got hurt. Shout out So. He said Orlando says Panthers. Chuba Herbert gonna get plenty of yards against the Saints. Yeah.
Who you got, Gabe? Panthers?
Can't hear, bro.
You're on mute.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going Panthers.
Damn.
So,
No, going for Saints.
Yep.
When the Saints come marching in.
And this one,
That's a deciding factor right there. That Lowe's gonna lose this week.
and then this one is from the rematch from a couple weeks ago. Seahawks 49ers. And I know
Only
the
because
Seahawks,
I'm only gonna say this because it's one of my favorite artists, E40. Sprinkle me, man. I'm not gonna say that other shit. I'm not gonna say that shit. I'm going Niners, dog.
49ers.
And the shout out to homie CT.
I'm going
Batista.
49ers.
Shout out to
I'm
homie. Good dude.
I messed up not going for the 49ers last week. Remember I told you guys I felt like they were gonna come in and just fucking roll them over because I felt like they had it like just that more. I don't know.
But Gravy was like, he's like, nah, they're gonna get manhandled and this, that, and the third. I think this is a tough team, bro. You said something to that effect, I believe.
Yeah, I think. Well, once I realized that Philly played 3 games in 15 days,
That was bad.
you know that's the
Oh, it's
reason.
too
That's the
late.
reason why it was too late. But I'll take the 49ers this one.
49ers.
I don't think there's no stopping them dudes. They're gonna roll with it.
Not right now.
If
Not right
they
now.
like on some real shit, there was one year when they had went, and obviously we didn't go. I stick with my Cali teams, even though whatever. But like if they're playing Super Bowl, whatever, not, I'm going for them. I'm going for a Cali team. It doesn't matter. Debo's a dope ass fucking player. Fucking McCaffrey's always been a fucking baller, bro. You know what I mean? And then Ayuk and George Kittle's just a little bit of a different breed of fucking players, bro. Yeah, it's you know what I mean. They're good, bro. But I mean,
Christmas Day is gonna be
like
great.
the Niners.
Christmas Day is gonna be a good fucking game because the Niners play the Ravens on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
But Seattle ain't no slouch either.
Yeah, they're not.
No,
They're
It's gonna be a good division game. It's gonna be a good division game because they always go at it.
Yep, and they
I
played
won't
good
be
last
surprised if Seattle wins that
week.
game. I won't be surprised if Seattle wins that game.
The Eagles have been giving up almost 30 points a game, dog. Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, the last 3 games. That's what happens when you play 3 games in 15 days.
Yeah, they played a good amount of games. They were physical games too. One even overtime. One of them was overtime too.
Short week.
Yep.
Got to play a physical team like the 49ers. They got
Yeah.
tired of probably worn out.
True that.
It happens to the best.
Word
of
up,
them.
yo. Word up, son.
Word up, son. We got another one right here. Fucking Bills versus Chiefs.
Bills. Let's go.
Man.
Josh Allen.
Man.
Fucking Josh Allen. Reedley College, bro. I'm going Bills, bro. Fuck the Chiefs. I want the Chiefs to lose every single.
I'd rather say he's from Fireball than Reedley College.
Yeah. I be honest, like as much as I hate the fucking Chiefs, like I kind of hope that they have a good game this week because that helps us. The Bills are right in front of us. The Bills are right in front of us.
Fuck. See.
Can't change now.
Yeah, I know. I've already done my one.
You already gave up your mulligan.
Hey, yeah, I said it. I said it. My mully's already there. But I have a feeling this is good. The gentleman wager is going to be one of the games.
No, the Bills did play really good last week. They came back from where they were struggling, and they played a hell of a game last week. So, I mean, they don't look like they're on that down path anymore. But I'm gonna go with the team that I want to win on this one. But I do have a feeling that the Bills can pull it off for sure, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
Damn, so there's two games right there. There's two games that's gonna change everything right there.
You can tie it.
Michael Green too.
If those two games happen, you can tie it.
Yep, those are two games that we're not all in agreement. Yeah.
Broncos versus Chargers.
Come on, Chargers.
At LA. In LA.
Come on, Chargers.
I mean, to be honest, that's who we need to win. That one. That would be the better one to win this one. That would be the better team to win this game.
For us, yes.
Yeah,
but
for us.
I gotta fucking win, bro. I can't be in third place, bro. I can't be looking at gravy third place at all, bro. So fuck, I just can we come back to this one, bro? This game right here.
You're looking at both me and Gabe because we're both ahead of you. What happened to Gabe's name?
I'm not worried about Gabe, bro. It's more you.
I'm not the one saying you're in last place, dude.
But you were happy that I'm in last place. He said, "Yeah, you're in last place." He like, "Yeah, where's Low at?"
Yeah,
that's like saying, "Yeah, Low, you're stupid."
It's a normal thing, bro. It's just a normal thing.
Well, I am slow, apparently.
Fuck, I'll go with this one. I think the Broncos. They hit 12 o'clock now. The clock struck 12. The little Cinderella story is fucking over. I'm gonna go Chargers.
Yeah, me too. I'm going Chargers. I believe in fucking Herbert. If we're gonna possibly have him over here, and you guys were talking about that, if we're possibly gonna have him, I mean, I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I liked him out of college. You know what I mean? So, I'll go Herbert. I'll go Chargers.
Who said he was gonna come over here?
No, we were talking about a little bit yesterday. Remember on our show? We said, "Hey, what about Sherbert?" And I was like, "Fuck no!" You know what I mean? If he were to come over, because I think his last year of a contract or some shit.
No,
that motherfucker got signed already. He signed already.
Oh well, I don't know how. I mean, okay. Well, we were talking yesterday about it.
Oh, I remember. I said, "Would you take Herbert?"
Oh, there you go. See,
if it was a possibility.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, but like, no, he's not available. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going Chargers because I need the Broncos to lose, bro. They're in second place.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. Fuck Chargers. They fucked me every game this season, except for last week. They fucked me again. So I'm gonna take Denver.
You sound like a scoring ex-lover, bro.
Oh, this is.
I've never been shot in the ass more than fucking Chargers. I picked them since week 10. They don't win. They don't win these jobs. That's a team that I've never won. I've counted it. I've never won against the Chargers.
I know.
That's crazy.
Shout
out JB, bro. What's up, bro? Shout out everybody in better, man. Yeah.
Sunday night, Eagles at Cowboys. Eagles at
Okay,
Cowboys.
I think this is the gentleman bet right here. I think this is the one that we got to do right here. That's what I'm thinking. Because, I mean, I think it'll just be easier. It'll be better. You know what I mean?
No, it's easy.
And the Eagles.
Well, no, what I'm saying is this is a good game. They're both high scoring. They both have Dallas has a little bit of an advantage because their defense. The defense is way better than Phillies.
Bro, you haven't seen CD Lamb and Cooks and all them young dudes and Pollard getting busy all over the place?
I have.
Yeah, they are. They are.
But I didn't.
Scored
I haven't
40
made my pick. I haven't made my pick. But I'm saying this is going to be a good game.
45 points at home every game.
I didn't say I was picking yet. I didn't say who, but I'm saying this will be a good one because you act like the Eagles ain't putting up points. The Eagles are putting up points, and it's a division game. So you know,
Put up points last week.
how many points did they put up last week? I don't even know. Let me check.
All I know is they got 49 put on them, almost 50.
I like that score.
I'll take Dallas.
Man. You know what?
I'll take Dallas, Gabe.
I'm gonna say Dallas too. A lot of Raider fans, we hate the Niners, we hate Dallas, but I mean, fuck.
This ain't got nothing to do with my wife or whatever. It's just a better football team.
Yeah, it does. Stop it. I'm fucking with you, Gary. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah,
No, I'm going Cowboys.
This is a better football team. Look who's playing better right now. Who's struggling right? Who's struggling right now? Philly.
How do you figure this? Well, I mean, somebody made a point in the chat. Let me see if I can find out who it was. I think it was We the People. The Eagles have only won. Yeah, We the People says right here the Eagles have 7 wins by 1 possession only. So,
dude, they got dominated at home, bro.
They got mounted. There's a difference between dominated and mounted. They got mounted.
50 points at home.
I'm going EAGLES.
Oh, nice. Invincible.
Yes,
then we got 4 games that we're all mixed up on. Damn.
You guys are gonna wonder why. I'm so far ahead.
Oh, relax. You're in second place. Nobody remembers second place.
This is my gut.
The first
second
of the
place
Monday
might
night.
have got Buck Kepler.
First of the Monday nights, Packers at Giants. Packers on a roll. I'll go first. I'll go Packers.
Yeah, I'm going Packers. That was easy. They're creeping on the come up too, bro.
I should have took Green Bay last week. I wanted to, but
yeah, and I don't know, bro. I mean, the last game is gonna be like.
So you got Packers too, baby?
Yes.
All right. Last game. Titans at Miami. Monday Night Football. Second Monday Night
Can
Football
I
game.
joke with this one? Can I joke, or is what I say is gonna be solid concrete? You know what I mean? Can I joke about this a little bit?
No.
He's
Gravy's gonna hold it against you. Gravy's gonna hold it against you.
Hey, shout out to the homie Tubby, man. Tubby went. He was up in Miami, and me and Soul were giving him some shit about it. You know what I mean? I'm going Miami, bro. Dolphins. I like Dolphins. I actually thinking them. They're gonna go pretty deep as long as everyone stays healthy. If Tua stays healthy, bro, they're gonna be going deep. So deep in the playoffs and shit.
I'll go Dolphins too.
Me too.
Miami
There
Dolphins.
it is.
So we got 4 games on the books. We got 4 games.
Went to that Miami game. Yeah.
What's that?
W went to that Miami game.
No, I don't know what exactly he's doing. I think he was going on. I'm not gonna say his business. We'll talk about it afterwards. But I know he was in Miami though. He didn't go to the Miami game. This was like this week, I believe.
Everybody has a game or two where they're the only ones that pick that team.
So the difference between all of us games picks: Saints, Bills, Chargers, Cowboys. You have the Eagles. Me and Gravy have
Charger game too.
Charger game.
Gravy's the only one that went Broncos.
Okay. So
and then you're the only one
That's
that
a
went
factor.
Bills.
okay,
You're the only one that
cool.
went Bills, and then I'm the only one that went Rams.
Rams
Oh,
against
and
who?
then I was the only
Raiders.
one that went, and I was the only one that went Eagles.
And I went Saints. I'm alone
Yeah.
with my Saints. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games difference. So damn, it's gonna.
How could you go with the Saints, though? God damn.
I'm a nostalgic Raider fan, dog.
You a car lover?
I like the
Little bit.
Ravens. I like the
Little
Ravens,
bit,
but
little bit.
I just have a feeling that's that one game where I think that they're gonna
Raider Paul,
I don't know. I just have a feeling that they're gonna bite the Ravens in the ass. Though. I think
Dwight will
the
be
Rams-
there, low. Dwight.
Peter Paul, D man is up in the building. Was cracking man shit. We just got done with the pick'ems. You know what I mean?
Like
got
Raider
an-
Paul's in a better mood today, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it.
He's smoking, dog. You know it's the smoke out hour. This is his relax fucking hour. You know what I mean? He's smoking right now, dog. You know.
He was
He's
on
doing
one last night.
Wax right now.
Raider Paul was on one last
Hey,
night.
yeah,
and his
Raider
birthday-
Paul,
and his
everyone-
birthday was in 2 hours, dog. Happy
Yeah.
we might not see his birthday, dog, but happy birthday, like happy
birthday,
early
Raider Paul.
birthday, dog. You know, in 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's your birthday somewhere, so happy birthday, dog. You
Yes,
know?
sir.
It's your birthday already somewhere. You know what I mean? Like I always say, it's 420 somewhere. It's your birthday somewhere.
Yeah. In China. Or
Oh,
Australia.
that's why he's all cool. It's his birthday coming up.
Oh,
Yep.
it's about to be in New York and shit.
He ain't got negative to say, but I'm just getting older. That's it.
So my tag name
Well,
is
like-
Toker. Y'all didn't know? Did not, sir.
Raiders.
Did not.
Raiders injury reports. Let's see,
Yeah. We
Vikings
can do the injury report.
I seen something on there that Miller's not playing. What the I didn't never heard that.
Miller did not practice today.
Mm.
He's still fucked up.
Miller and Max did not practice today. There was 4 guys on the injury report, which is Max and Colton, which did not practice today, and Kanaima Uga and Brandon Faison were limited practice at linebacker and cornerback. So they're the 4 guys that are on the.
Are they questionable?
Not it won't say yet until most likely Friday will be the day that we'll get the actual day. But right now they're questionable. As of right
shit,
now,
Wild Turkey. Happy birthday, bro. Happy motherfucking
Wild
birthday.
Turkey was cracking, man. Happy birthday, man. Shout out to Wild Turkey for sure, man.
Y'all, everybody show
Yes,
them love.
sir.
Show them all love too. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
damn, everybody's birthday in December.
Those December babies. I only got those are the what do they call
Spring
them?
babies.
The Valentine's Day babies.
Valentine's Day, but yep, there you go.
Somewhere around there. So yeah, now let's no shit. Sagittarius all day. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the last of the Sagittarius, right? Because I guess next comes the caps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the fuck man, yeah, happy birthday, fucking Raider Paul. You know, early birthday and Wild Turkey for sure, man. Yeah, I think
you guys have a good one, man.
Yes.
Don't minus the population. Don't add to the population for your birthday. Just enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate.
Hell yeah. Bring another baby back in this country. Make it. That's good. I don't care how old you are.
Fuck
Have
it,
fun.
dog. You know, if you still shooting, fuck it.
Yep, hey. So
I
you're
can't
80.
work.
But I'm just saying, though, it's like, in certain situations, it's cool. Like younger, you don't want to be out on your birthday and then bring a baby into this world because probably don't know that shit.
Yeah, he's 40. He's 49 now. He's not with kids.
Hey, my cousin said that shit too until like one day.
That's the perfect time. You'll be long gone by the time the kids start asking you for the big shit. College tuition, all these badass cars, this stuff, you'll be long gone by then.
Raider Paul 34 for sure.
34, Raider Paul. Okay.
Just make sure they got good credit right off the bat.
Damn.
Just cut out. Raider Paul barely made it that 80s baby, huh? Last year. right at
34
the end
years
last,
old. Damn.
right before 1990. That was December '89.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, man.
So,
Fucking,
so if
what do
you're
you guys think?
34,
34.
34, you probably graduated in the 2000s.
Yeah, he graduated
Yeah.
in. If he's 34, that means he graduated like in 09. Oh, somewhere around
That's
there.
crazy.
07.
That's crazy. You guys gotta stop throwing numbers out there, bro. Like it's making me feel old. I can only imagine how great he feels.
I hang with the best of them.
07, yeah. Raider Paul 07, yep.
You tell me, grandpa over there busting little kids out already. What's up with that?
He's Wild Turkey says he does have 9 grandkids though, so he's still in the same boat. You know what I mean?
They're still taking my money.
9 grandkids. Oh, the grandkids. Grandkids cool. You can have all my shit, but kids not. They grown. They grown. I'm done. I'm done with you already. You grandkids. That's special.
Rafucho, what's up, brother? Salute, brother.
What's cracking?
Yeah.
Oh, Rafa popping out kids. Yeah.
What is key? What's up, brother?
But yeah, man, what do you guys think about this matchup this weekend? Now, like shit, we were talking about it yesterday. They don't have too many guys that are on the injury report either. No guys that are really significant. So they're gonna be playing pretty much with the full slate of guys too. They got Justin Jefferson coming back. You know, they got Dobbs playing. So it's gonna be pretty much. I mean, I just have this. I mean, Max hasn't practiced a Wednesday of a week this whole year. I don't think he's practiced a Wednesday. So I'm not gonna like panic or anything like that. If he was good to go a week where it swelled up, he got an infection in it, and he was sick he had fever all week and all that shit, and he still played in that game, I don't see him missing this game. So the only full question mark is Colton Miller, but he did play last game too, and he did get an extra week of rest too. So I see him probably being a precautionary type thing too. So I can see him suiting up too, because he don't miss games really either. Dog. Like he's one of the. I mean, it was a big surprise that he missed that game. He did miss this year, because I think that's his only second game ever missed in his whole career. So I just have a feeling that you'll see them both on the field, even though they didn't practice today.
So apparently, Dobbs is one of the reasons, besides them benching him, is that because he's turning over the ball too much. So that's good on our part. So you know what I mean. I guess science isn't part of football. Completely joking. But I mean, overall, bro. Yeah, I mean, if he's turning over the ball, bro, that's going to be more for our defense. But I'm not really. I want to really look at their rankings as far as I haven't really looked into it. I was going to start doing that shit, tomorrow.
Their defense has steadily been for the last 3 years last in the league.
So their defense
in all categories.
Okay.
So if we cannot score on this team, if we have problems on third down on this team, then I know we got Bo in there, but you gotta devise something that'll just put it on these dudes, because there's a reason why they're last on defense.
Wait a minute.
Or second to last.
Wait a minute. Who says that they're last in defense?
They're second to last in total defense.
Let's see real quick. No, they're not.
Total
That's
defense?
what you were looking at.
From what I'm looking right now. Yeah, how they're not. They're 13th.
No.
Total defense, they're 13th right now.
Which one are you looking at? NFL?
Fox Sports.
That's Fox
Total.
Sports.
It's okay. Now, hold on real quick. Vikings, in pass defense, they're 18th. Rush defense, they're 7th.
Nah.
Scoring defense, they're 8th.
Where's all this coming
red
from?
zone defense?
The actual in sports, not too. They're ranked 11.
Yeah.
Where the
Commanders
fuck
have
did I
the
get?
worst defense. Hold on,
What
let
did
me
I
see.
get? Fucking.
It's
What did I
Browns,
get all this shit from?
Yeah,
NFL.com.
Bengals have the worst defense, total defense. And Raiders are we're 20th.
They had Cincinnati, and this
Another-
one it has Cincinnati 31, and Washington the 32.
Well, this one in Fox it has by the standards that
Oh,
they're
like
going by,
around there. They're around the
it's
same.
going by. So this is the metric that Fox is going by: defenses yards average, and then points touchdowns allowed. So it's more yards than everything. So, but see this. Okay, wait. I might be wrong. I'm sorry. Commanders have 45, but they're considered 30th. But their average is 379 yards a game. Broncos are giving up 385. Bengals are giving 388. You know what I mean?
How come my shit don't want to read?
In points.
Because the one I was looking at was the NFL.com one.
Mm.
And that was yesterday. I don't know if it was, and it wasn't no games. Or maybe it was week 13.
In points,
Maybe it was week 13. Go ahead, Gabe.
Minnesota is.
Hyro, what up, bro?
Minnesota's 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in points. In let's see. Pass yards a game, we're better than them in pass defense.
Yep.
What's the total?
We give up 216 a game. They give up 224 a game. But they're ranked 1, 2, 3.
I'm putting Pyro just brought a link up, so I'm gonna.
They're ranked 18th. They're ranked 18th, and we're ranked 13th in pass and in rush
Thank you, Pyro.
defense.
Appreciate it, bro.
They're 4th. They're 4th in rush defense, and we're fucking way down there. We're like 22nd. So yeah, they're not that bad in defense though, as we thought about it. But I still think that this is a team like at home, coming off a bye. I think we're gonna still see a game similar to like the I think when we play like the Giants though. Listen, I don't know why, I just feel like this is a game that I think we can get. Like, I think this is for sure a game that we can put up points with 2 weeks, to be able to like game plan for them. And you know what I mean? I just think that our defense will do enough to keep our offense on the field enough to get those points. You know what I mean? So I just think that this week they'll smarten up and give the ball to Josh McDaniels as much as he's been asking for it. But I think that the Raiders will, like I said, yesterday, though, I think we're gonna win by double digits, 10+.
Yeah. So they're going by percentage. Like say on the passing side, their completion percentage is 70% on passing. Rushing is going to be they give up 1,100 rushing yards. Receiving yards, it's loading, excuse me. At least I thought it was loading. And scoring. Yeah, so those are just going off those two metrics. So yeah, they're both in left. Okay, gotcha. Damn, that's
like what's
a lot of them are different.
Yeah, a lot of them are different.
They're giving up fucking almost half time of possession. They're -8 in turnovers.
So there's other facets
They're
of the
giving
game
up.
where they're
They're giving up. They're giving up. They're almost giving up double their opponents in yards. Almost 400 yards to their almost 300. There's no way they could be fucking eight. But my thing isn't fucking working right here.
Hey,
Yeah, tell you.
I'll go ahead.
But anyways, besides that, traditionally they don't have a good defense, and I have the same coach. They didn't bring in nobody new, so we should have our way with them either way.
Yeah.
all right.
The numbers, if it's 18 to 20 something, then are we any better? But our defense looks like it's playing better. But our offense isn't. So are we gonna play a suck offense? Or whatever if it's 8th in the fucking NFL, you're not hearing about it. But if it's 8th in the NFL, then our suck offense can't score no points against this defense, and it is what it is.
Well, if their defense is that bad, and some of the defenses that we've been trying to rush the ball against and pass against and stuff like that, you know what I mean? If that's going to be the case, then Josh Jacobs should be able to start establishing himself, get about a good 20 to 24, 25 carries, sprinkled throughout the game, good clock management, making smart plays. I'm really, really excited to see the way it looks, because you figure the way they put the last 4 games together, besides me seeing Aiden O'Connell kind of fade towards the end on all games, I think Bo had a little bit more time with the bye week to get a better game plan, especially with a defense that's kind of struggling in that aspect. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a good game for the Raiders to actually really establish the type of offense that they want to do. You know what I mean? Because there were reports of O'Connell only getting a minimal access to the playbook. Now the whole playbook's open, and then they're doing what they need to do to get everything together. You know what I mean?
Man, Joe was cracking. Joe.
Sweet Chiba. Yeah, but but so I think the offense is gonna have a good opportunity to actually like do something to show who they're gonna be. You know what I mean? Personally,
I feel like I just have a feeling we're gonna dominate this game, dog. For some reason, I have that feeling like they felt like the pressure, especially in this bye week, because they're coming off a two game skid. You know what I mean? I think the question marks are starting to arise again in certain aspects, like from the fans and shit like that. So I think they come out with that same energy that they came out with. You know what I mean? Against the 2 New York teams. A little bit of feedback.
Yeah, who's feedback?
Hold on, let me see.
You guys hear about what happened to in UNLV? Talking about.
Oh yeah.
That's Raiders have put something out right now. They put right here on their website. It says the Las Vegas Raiders are deeply saddened by the tragic events that occurred at UNLV today. Our hearts go out to the victims and their families and all those affected by the senseless act of violence. We are committed to helping our friends at UNLV and the greater Las Vegas community to heal, and are grateful for the efforts of our first responders. Shout out to all these people, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though.
Yeah.
3 people died. I know 3 people lost their lives. I know another one's in critical. That shit was crazy. Right on University.
Was it a shooting over there? Or what?
Yeah.
So a dude pretty much just a shooting, a school shooting basically on UNLV on University, and then he tried to barricade himself, I guess, into a hotel room or something. I don't know what it was, but it's like I have I follow this like little taco place from over there, right? Like it's like a place where I always hit up over there, and I guess that's their other location is right by the UNLV, and literally their location is right where it happened. So they were were posting up on their Instagram all day today, like all the cops that were around them, and they were like all scared and like they were like fucking pointing their guns at the windows of the hotel and shit. Like it was crazy. Crazy ass footage. Yeah, fucking prayers up to Vegas, man. Vegas, it's crazy, man. It's not the first time that shit happens out there in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is basically our team's home now and stuff like that. So anything that happens out there, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just like if it happened in Oakland, just anywhere else, you know what I mean? Los Angeles, same thing. You know what I mean? Just senseless shit, but just shout out and prayer to them, man. Hopefully everything, you can only do so much, but please do that.
Crazy. It's crazy, man. Fucking there's one of the I think one of the DJs that I told you. Remember the one that I told you from that he was a DJ at that thing, the one that gave me the information about what's his name, like they don't fuck with what's his name anymore. Mm-hmm. Well, that dude was at the university when it was happening, and he said that
wow.
like that he was trying to get into the room where he was DJing at the time.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, like that fool I guess his name is Mike or something like that. He DJs for like that the black hole the black hole parties or whatever those I forgot what they're called.
Blackout.
The blackout parties, yeah, the blackout parties. I guess he DJs for them, and he was at UNLV DJing today, and he was caught up in that shit.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah, so prayers up, man, to everybody out there.
Prayers up, hell yeah.
Shit for sure, man. That shit is crazy, bro. All of those things are. Every time I see one of those things, it's like only in America, man. Only in America. It's crazy, bro. But I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's cool that they responded quickly. It wasn't one of those, things like that. But still, you know what I mean. No matter what, when anybody loses their lives, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, prayers up to them. But yeah, man. I mean, this week. I mean, what do you guys? I mean, don't want to go into that too much. You know what I mean? Because don't want to let just the energy down. You know what I mean? So, but like, yeah, man. What do you guys think? Some of the keys to this game, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Kind of what we do every week. You know what I mean? I'll say like, give me like two keys to the game for this week, dog. Like that you say are gonna help. Bring us to victory, pretty much.
I want to see the running game become established the right way. I want this offensive line and the running game to put up a good amount of like rushing yards. I want to see a breaking of 150, maybe 160, and I want to see something different as far as the way they're attacking the ball on the defensive side. I need to see a different looks. I don't want to see the traditional bullshit. I want to see different people up on the line, confusing Dobbs. I want disruption. I want that disruption, bro, on the defensive side of the ball, and a good running game. That's what I'm looking at, because I mean, it looks like not melancholy, bro, like anything like that, but it doesn't look like, they're really trying to attack the ball. It looks like they're just trying to make tackles. I want an aggressive defense. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if that's the best way to put it, I want an aggressive defense. Aggressive play calling on defense. There you go.
What you think, Greg?
Coaching. Coaching is my point. I'm gonna focus on that this game to see if I'm a, it doesn't really matter what my viewpoint is or whatever, but I'm gonna acknowledge it that we made some mistakes last game too. That coaching was a big aspect of us not doing anything in the second half. We have to stop that. We have to score in the second half. And it's been an ongoing thing ever since we got the other dude that we don't score in the second half. So we have to do that. We've only scored, 7 points in the third quarter alone in 12 games or 13 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's intolerable. You can't do that. And the decisions that AP does, the decisions that Bo does, and the decisions that Graham does in the second half,
Bro.
then I'm gonna be watching to see if the adjustments and the game planning is gonna be all right. Because I'm done saying the running game. You know,
Yeah,
I'm done saying all
that's
this
obvious.
shit. But
Those are like obvious
yeah,
things that we have to do for to win. You know what I mean? Those are like, yeah, I feel you.
because I'm gonna say we got to establish a run. So
Right.
if you do that and then you stop doing it, then it's got to be game planning. It's got to be coaching. So 100% what these guys are gonna, what are these guys, what are this coaching staff gonna do?
Yeah, no shit. For me, I think that like the most important thing for me is like we have to we have to keep our foot on the pedal. We can't get complacent. We got to stay balanced. No matter what, like even if we feel like, you know what I mean, a couple plays here and there that they don't work or whatever, we got to stick with you're like what's working in the beginning or whatever like that. Don't get complacent. Don't get like and that's why I do agree with the coaching point, that gravy made, because that's attributed to coaching right there. You can't, like, if you can't coach scared, like, in moments against the Chiefs game, you know what I mean, where they didn't go for it on 4th and 1 and stuff like that, where what I mean, just like they're getting complacent. They have a lead and they try to run the ball because it's working a little bit, but they go away from their balanced attack. So that's one of the main things. And then secondly, I would say we got to send, like, I know Patrick Graham might be notoriously known for, like, maybe not using so much blitz, but in this game I think the proof's in the pudding. Dobbs struggles with the blitz. He's not a type of guy that thrives with the blitz. So, like, I think he struggles. He makes bad throws when the blitz, when you put that type of pressure on him. And like, it's easy to say we got it. Our front four has to play good, but I just think with the way our front four has played all year, like, we can't really rely like every game on, like, okay, they got to play lights out this game. Now we have to help them out. But I think and that's going to be the key. Like, we have to send blitzes, even though sometimes it might leave us vulnerable in other parts probably of the game. But I think all in all, I think if you play that type of game aggressively on defense, in the end, the end result will be in our favor if we play aggressively on defense.
Yeah.
I think those are the two keys for sure. Because, yeah, like Gravy said, like the run game. The run game is obvious, bro. The run game is like we've said it every fucking week. You know what I mean? And for some reason they don't. They, like, when they list, like, they do run it, we win. And when they don't and they go away from it, it seems like they fall short. So it's like, yeah, that's just like a broken record type shit. That has to happen.
Yeah. I like what Joel Lee said. Shout out Joel Lee Guerrero. What's up, bro? Give more targets to Mayer and create turnovers on defense. That's a good one. I like what Speed says too. Shout out Speed. He says, I want to see the defense make adjustments when they need to, as well as offense. Yep. Raider Pete, well, it's on the screen right there, but Raider Pete says basically Coots or Wilson to be nice, to have a breakout game. Coots has been playing pretty good too. A little bit small in my eyes, a little bit small compared to some of these bigger left tackles and right tackles, wherever he lines up at. But he's getting some pressure. But yeah, but also what Chris says too, it says get the ball to the playmakers. JJ, is one, and if nothing, if the O line don't open up the lanes, I mean, the O line should have a good game this week. You know what I mean? They should have a good game this week because of the the defensive line, the defense that they got. So it should be a good tune-up game for them. I keep on saying tune-up games, man. You know what I mean? But it's like we just get stagnant. You know what I mean? James is getting pulled too much. You know what I mean? He makes a snap and he's not making any blocks or not making the right adjustments or picking up men. The guys that are coming up the middle and stuff like that. And that's where they're in the backfield really, really quick. So that's what disrupts everything and takes everybody out of fucking rhythm. So James needs to play a little bit better. in my personal opinion.
For sure, man. Yeah, I feel that shit for sure. Like I think our front four have to play better for sure. Like because that was one of the keys, to my game in the last game against the Chiefs, and they didn't really do shit, though. You know what I mean? Like what I mean? They started off hot. You know what I mean? The defense started off great. You know what I mean? 2-3 and out, 3-3 and outs. I think if I'm not mistaken. And it was just, you know what I mean? I think they got one. No, actually, I think they got one first down in their first 3 drives. And but you know what I mean? They were saying that, but it seemed like, you know what I mean, on both sides of the ball, like we just got figured out. Our defense got figured out, our offense got figured out, and I mean, after we took that 14-0 lead, it was just a whole different ball game, and that's one of the things we can't let happen, because if you play a clean game like they did, which no penalties, no turnovers, and shit like that, we're not supposed to be losing games like that, bro. And that's one of the things that's we got to look out for this week. Like we have to be. That's why I'm saying we have to be aggressive, not just on defense, offensively too. Like we can't coach scared. We cannot coach scared. Come on, like you said, we're playing. You're coaching with house money. Well, then let's coach like that.
Fucking shout out Raider Room, and I see Raider Romeo, bro. Fucking
Room with Craig.
What up, bro? That made me laugh. Can't wait to see Peter out there making some good tackles. Shit, I know Gravy likes that one.
I told you.
That's funny. That's something we don't have to worry about, no boy.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be the main thing this week. Going into this week, that's what I think. That's the main thing, because I think we have the team to beat this team. That we have like the stars on our team, like star power available. Like I think that we're good, and then our rookies are starting to come along. Like within like Mayer, I like Tucker. You know what I mean, and then. I just think that we're gonna our offense with the 2 weeks. That's what's gonna. I think that's why we're gonna see probably our best. Because like you said, we were mistaken. You know what I mean? This defense is a little bit better than we thought about it. But either way, you know what I mean. I still think that that's one of the reasons why this offensive display this weekend is going to be impressive, because I know that it's 2 weeks and we had 2 weeks to prepare. So I don't think we'll see every week exactly like this week, but I think this week we're gonna see something better now, because like when they have 1 week, I think they prepare enough for one half, but I think the 2 weeks are gonna have them prepare for both halves. I think we're gonna see our best game played all around. I think this game will be our best game played all around, and that's what has me believing that we're gonna have a double digit win this week, bro. But I mean, I know that's a lot unheard of sometimes, in Raider Nation. Sometimes, they're like, what? That's bold. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a good win this weekend, bro. We're gonna feel good all week. You know what I mean? Going into that Charger game.
Yep. Talking about games,
we can't be comfortable with 14-point leads. 16-point leads. We gotta keep going and be aggressive.
Foot on their neck.
Haven't seen that.
Keep your foot on their neck.
Haven't seen that. So that's what we gotta do.
Yeah. He said that's what I do.
Especially in the second half.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, we haven't seen a good game, like a good beat up game, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We haven't really just put it on them, kept on pushing on them. You know what I mean? Keep fighting to the last fucking minute. You know what I mean? It's always kind of like whatever. Wife says I gotta smoke. I gotta smoke outside. Be right back.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, Red, I really feel that this week, man. I feel like that, and that's going that momentum. I think is going to play big time going into that Thursday night game, because play the Chargers back at home. I know that the Raiders don't want to get swept by them, and I think that's going to help us out, because we're going to have finally that short. Pretty much like that extra little bye, you know what I mean? That little mini bye, before we have to play the Chiefs on Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's exciting right now, bro. Like, I'm fucking hella excited. Like, no bullshit.
We're in December. We're still talking about it. We're still in it. We're still not mathematically out. Like, regardless if we've, the turmoil that we've been through this whole season, regardless of all of that shit, it's December. Now we're in the second week already of December. You know what I mean? Our first week was a bye, but whatever. Like we're already in the second week of December and we're still alive. You know what I mean? So as long as we're still alive, this shit's exciting, dog. You know what I mean? And we can. There's no saying there's a reason why it's that movie was called that. There's a reason why that's
Yeah.
so cliche that any given Sunday, saying because any given Sunday it could happen, bro. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
especially with the teams that I think we have in front of us. You know what I mean? Other than Kansas City, all those other teams are on our same level. You know what I mean? All those other teams are like basically on our same level. You know what I mean? So it's like other than Kansas City, I just feel like where we could back ourselves into it, but it's gonna be don't get me wrong, it's gonna be tough, but for damn sure we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this the third year in a row where we had to put up with some bullshit during the season, like
I
some
was
type
just
of
thinking the same shit.
issue
For
or
real,
something
bro.
like that? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Fuck, how could a team be so unlucky? You know what I mean? Like 3 years in a row, bro.
4,
Well,
3.
I
Well,
gotta
hold
go
on.
to Gruden
So
and
Gruden,
Ruggs.
Gruden and Ruggs,
And then
then
this fucking this dumbass, and then
dumbass, and then got rid of our quarterback at
McFired?
the moment, which whatever. And then you know what I mean. And then gets
yeah,
fired
4 years, four
4 years.
years in a fucking row, bro.
No,
God
3. It's 3.
damn,
You're right. You're right. It's 3. It's
But
3.
our last year with
three
actual Gruden, our
legit
whole year with Gruden, our whole last year, our last year with Gruden was we're 8-8.
Yeah.
with no problems, just bad picks. You know what I mean? Abrams
Mhm.
going all over the fucking place and all this shit. But
Running into
at
TV
least there
cameras
wasn't no. At least the
talking about
team was.
salmon.
The team was.
Damn it.
There wasn't no
Salmon.
turmoil. There wasn't no bullshit. It was just 8-8 record with the players that Gruden got rid of and picked, and we were waiting for them. And then in that year when we had Ruggs, or that other year, he was going in the right direction to me. And then all this shit from the emails pops up. Then Ruggs did what he did, and then we get this fucking knucklehead. He gets rid of Carr, and that was another in the middle of the season. The Pittsburgh. I thought he should have been gone to Pittsburgh game, but up and down fucking season with a bunch of turmoil with that, and now this shit.
Mm.
Just imagine a straightforward, good, no problem fucking season.
For us.
Probably,
And that's
probably
what
be
I
a pretty
think we're
good
gonna
team.
get to if we can get a coach that everybody respects, which I think everybody does, like you guys were saying, everybody does respect um AP, but it's still gonna take more than like respect is big, but it's still gonna take more than that. Like coaching, you know what I mean? We can't overlook the coaching, which that's why these next 5 games are big. We gotta see if because in the last game you kind of showed a little bit of you coach scared, bro, and like those type of things, as a rookie coach, those things could end up biting you in the ass more likely than not. You know what I mean? Like more often than if you let that shit. If you start off that way, you know what I mean? Which yeah, on that game against the Chiefs, I think he coached a little scared, and that's what we have to see the improvement with him. You know what I mean? He has to that if he could improve that part, and you know in tough situations, not question himself, and just go out there, and if it's 4th and 1, there's a reason why you have a fucking that. I mean, I do understand because of the like where, especially because of what the shit that I've been talking about with I mean, if we had a better center, I would say like it's a no brainer ever not going for it on 4th and 1. But
Mhm.
what I mean, I do see the problem there, but it's still like when you're playing a team like the Chiefs, when points are at a premium, you can't coach scared,
Yeah.
especially because you don't know how many opportunities you're gonna have down there, especially this year when they have a better offense. You know what I mean? And when your offense, I mean, they have a better defense. So when your offense could get down there and they're on the verge of scoring, you got to put 7 up. You got to
Hmm.
put 7 up because they're going to end up scoring. You
Yeah.
got
Even
to know
this
your
coach,
situation. You got to know the team you're
even
playing
e-
against.
even this, even the coach in in Minnesota. He was an offensive coordinator and a damn good one too. That's why he's a head coach now. So he's been there what, a couple years already. He everything that AP is going everything that AP is going through right now is new to him. So
Right.
if you're going every situation, so if you're going against fucking Andy Reid, he's been through every fucking situation and then more. So probably 10 times over. So it was just out coaching. You know, I mean, you expect that, but when you have a chance to to do that to Andy Reid, you got to take advantage of it. Just like what Gabe said. Just like this guy, he has a good offensive mind. There's a reason why he got Minnesota job. So he's gonna be doing he's gonna be doing the same thing because he's a head coach too. He's been through situations longer than AP had. So AP's learning and he's learning on the quick. So he has to, you know, rebound. You got to remember all this shit that's happening to him these games and say, well, this is what I did last time. I thought about it. Let's do it this way now. And then it might work out. But at least you try. At least you try, bro. I would be better off trying a 4th and 1 than bitching about him, you know, missing a field goal. Because either way, it's all bad. You don't get the first down, you still miss the field goal. It was all bad.
Yeah.
Same field
As
position.
soon as we threw that pass, as soon as we threw that pass, and we got within 2 yards of the first down, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Like, if you were gonna go for a field goal, run the ball right there, right? That's kind of like the situation. But what had me thinking that they were for sure gonna go for it right when they got to 4th and 1, which is why I put my hands up. Like after I kind of explained, like I kind of felt where he was coming from because he wanted the points or whatever like that. But to me, I go for it on that pitch. And 10 times out of 10, dog, just because the position that he's in, the words that he's been saying, the team that you're playing, just all of the situation, you kind of read the whole thing, you know what I mean? And it's like that was just it was a thing that kind of like it looks bad, dog, and some people might say it's not a big deal, but that's a big deal, dog, because that was early and we
could have did once you completed that pass and he had 1 yard to go, I would have ran tempo, had him get to the fucking line real quick, either get him off sides and get the free first down or run the play and get him off balance.
Yeah.
Easy. But it's easy to say, but it's harder to do. But trot your fucking, you know, all pro fucking kicker out there, 30 yards out, and then he misses it.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
I want to see but that was his first situation in that situation. I mean, that was his first time in that situation, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But like, the good thing is that there's 5 games left. So if he's in that situation again, I don't want to see the same thing. That's where I'm like, that's why I'm still saying that the evaluation is still on. There's still a lot of time left for him to actually get the job and take that interim tag off. But you can't. Those are some of the things that we have to look out for. Those are some of the situations that that's not some of the things that we want to have reoccurring next year. Those are some of the coaching blunders that we don't want to, you know, keep going through. You know what I mean? Like, I know that he's young and growing pains and all that stuff, but you know what I mean? For a team that's just like maybe barely getting back to like rebuilding or something like that, or that's, you know, just, I know we have been losing for a long time, but it's still, we're in Vegas now, dog. Like we 2 years ago, we were in the playoffs. You know what I mean? We have stars, you know, in a lot of positions on our team. So it's like, we're not like this bottom of the barrel team, like say like the Panthers. If you were AP and you were with the Panthers, fuck it, we can go through those growing pains with you. You know what I mean? But at this moment, with the Raiders and stuff like that, and like I think with like guys probably not wanting to go through their prime with another total rebuild. You know what I mean? Like Max, like Devontae, like, you know, guys like that. Like those guys, you need to do them a service and get the best candidate available. And if it's not AP because he does keep making those same mistakes, then I mean, I'm sorry, it's just we got to fucking make that. We got to make sure that we make that right choice, bro. Because
if you really like think about it like this, and I'm not trying to say that AP is anything like this guy. I'm just saying his coaching style mimics something like a Tomlinson. You know what I mean? Because you don't see him there with the whole everything like that. He has maybe a strip or something, what he's looking at, what they're doing. You guys go take care of what you guys got to do. He tells them, hey, because AP has been was a player and knows how to, like, you know, hey, we're running this kind of scheme. This is what we're doing. This is how we're scripting stuff. Okay, well, I see this, this, and this. Fix that. Over here on the defensive side, oh, you guys are doing this, this, and this. Okay, I see this, this, and this. Fix that. But then when they come to an agreement, it's a collective. You know what I mean? And that's how you win. You know what I mean? You can't win football games as of one player. You know what I mean? You got to win as a team. So if you're showing that in the coaching ranks, you know what I mean? If you show that, then it's going to reflect on the whole team. You know what I mean? And he even said something to that effect, that he's like, look, well, they're doing what they got to do for this, that, and, you know, for the offensive side of the ball. Special teams doing their thing. Defense is doing their thing. Because then we come into a collective, we see what we want, and then we go from there. He goes, and I don't think he said this, but kind of what he was giving off was kind of that same vibe. You know what I mean? I know what my position is. My position is to make sure that what we're trying to plan on this end, I agree with it. If he tells them, nah, we're not going to do that, we're not going to do this, so then he's doing that Tomlin type. He has that Tomlin type of a coaching style. You see what I mean? So it's like that is very, very hard to come together, especially in the time. He had no time in the offseason to put this together. He had 3 days and then 4 games later, you know what I mean? He's still 500. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I don't mind the way he's going, looking at it, but I don't know if it's going to be the future, but we will see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of time for him to prove himself and for him to actually lose this job. So
yeah,
I think he's gonna separate it's gonna separate one way or another. Right now, I think if they're 2-2, they're hanging right there on the fridge. So that's why there's people on the fence, or there's people right on the edge of like, oh, maybe not, and stuff like that. Or some people are saying like he's just not the guy. But these next 5 games are gonna separate him for damn sure, though, because I mean, that's all he has. You know what I mean? That's all he has, and he has to. I mean, it's like they say, it's a results-based job. You know what I mean? The NFL's a results-driven job, so it's he's going to have to, at the very minimum, for me, he's going to have to at least have a winning record at the end of the year. With the 9 games that he had, he's going to have a winning record, which is 5-4, which that's at 3-2. At least minimum. 3-2 within the next 5 games.
And I said this
that's the benchmark for me. That's the benchmark for me for him. But it could be less. You know, who knows? To be honest, that's just a guess. It's just my opinion. But for him to have a legitimate chance at keeping his job, is he has to have a winning record and go 3-2. Go ahead.
No, shit, I drew a blank what I was gonna say, man. Oh yeah, that's what we were saying yesterday. Like, I made a comment that if he wins, more out of the, if he wins more games out of these next 5 to 3-5, you know what I mean, 4-1, whatever, not. I think 3-5, it's an 80. I think 3-5, 3-2 in these next 5 games will put him at pretty much 6-4. So that's not bad. He's winning, you know what I mean, actually at that point. But I think that's like more of an 80% chance that he gets this job. The more games he wins, the higher his percentage goes up. You know what I mean? Surrounding these guys to get that win. You know what I mean? So he has 2 back-to-back losses. So a little bit is going to, you got to see what it is, bro. So I'm excited, bro. Like, no matter what, I'm excited for the rest of the season, bro. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
My percentages is way lower than yours.
I know.
It's
from him keeping a job.
Even if the dude goes 5-0, there's no chance of him really getting a job because Mark is gonna go with a guy that's, and I understand what everybody's saying, and I understand that the locker room, it does mean a lot in putting people to lead lead the players means a lot, but that only goes so far. You know, now if you go and win all these games and then you lose one of them, so we're just gonna start all over again and start saying, well, if he wins these last 3 games, he has a shot. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean
that's what we're doing. So you got to look at the overall what our team looks like. It ain't about you beat San Diego, you beat this person. How did you do that? What did you do different than these last 2 losses that we basically, well, the last loss against Kansas City, what basically we got played with. What did you do to stop that? Oh, do we have another situation with Minnesota to where we jump on a lead and we lose it again? That's coaching. You know what I mean? Is every game you're winning the game, but you're still doing the same shit. You know, everybody has this. Oh, we haven't scored 20 points. Okay, well that doesn't have. That's AP's problem just as much as it is Bo's.
True.
Because he dictates the flow of the game too. He tells Bo, he just doesn't tell Bo, well, do what you want, like all these other people are saying. Do what you want, Bo. Let's go. I'll motivate the guys. I'll get them rah to play. Nah, that's not the way that works. You in there game planning, agreeing with Bo. I like this. I like that. We should do this. We should do this on 3rd down. We should do this on 1st down. And then if it doesn't work, what are you gonna do as a head coach to tell Bo, we need to scrap that and do something different? And do you have a plan to do that? That's what head coaching is. And if you see the same shit, then you got to realize no matter how many games he wins, you've seen the same shit before, and it's gonna happen again and again and again to where it catches up with them, all the time, to where the other team is gonna know that he makes these mistakes. And then that's when the losses come through, and then that's when you get a guy getting fired in the middle of the season again. So I'm all for AP. I'm rooting for the dude. But, the percentage that you give him, 80% if he wins, 3 games, mine's like 30. 40. Damn. Because he doesn't have the experience, he has the voice, dude. He has the mouthpiece. Okay, but that's not the gist of just football game. Tomlin, you brought up Tomlin. Tomlin knows X's and O's. Tomlin knows defense. He knows offense. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure AP does too. But you got to be successful at managing the game, dictating the flow of the game, making good decisions on your territory, or on going for it on 4th downs, when to throw, replays, when to see that, or just like that. It ain't all rah. Let's get together, guys, and let's go. Every player is gonna go around you and do that. They need guidance. They need direction. But when it comes down to the aspect of the game by itself, that's you. And can you do that?
Well, I mean, he's learning how to do it though. But I see what you're saying.
He's learning that on the quick, bro, and that's unfortunate.
On the fly, yeah.
Yeah, he that's unfortunate for him. He didn't expect to be in this position, but he took it, and he's talking right. But like I said, you got a 500 record right now. So, but just the thing is that I'm hearing a lot of, oh, he goes 4-1, he got the job. It ain't that easy, man. It's not that.
No, I didn't say that.
Owners aren't gonna say, well, oh, you won. If you won 10 games in a row, then yeah. And
But I mean, there's
did it.
there's no metric to that, Gravy. So I mean, that's kind of
No,
like
it could be a
astronomical.
fumble. It could be a fumble, and you won a game, or a pick six or something like.
Right.
AP didn't predict that, but the defense did that. But
Right.
like there's situations that he can control that he's not doing.
But see, on the same token of that, bro, you got to look at him the opposite too. He can't control that these guys aren't making the throws and getting fumbles and stuff like that. So that can't, on the same metric, you can't have that determine if he's going to be the coach or not. So just how it goes one way, it has to go the other way also. You know what I'm saying? So
But
even if
unfortunately,
either on these lows, say if he gets the 3-2, right, and then say the 2 losses that he gets, it was uncontrollable. Fumble, bad call, no holding call, a face mask, whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna lose an opportunity to actually take this team to a different level with the team that he builds, or Champ Kelly builds. Champ Kelly, right? So you know what I mean? So on the same metric, that's why I'm giving him the little bit more of a percentage. That's why I'm doing it, because I'm looking at the more optimistic type part of it. But yet at the same time, I mean, just because he does that, the uncontrollable part should not determine if he's doing a good job at bringing a team together. You see what I mean? So because everyone's going to lose in the NFL. It doesn't matter. Everyone's going to lose. You're going to lose. So it's how you adjust.
Unfortunately, low. I wish the game was like that, but it's not that way. You know what I mean? When you say, it's not his fault that the execution and all this and that. How many times did we say?
Okay, if that's great, if that's the case, then you just basically
the coach gets blamed for that. But
okay, right. But if that's the case,
because he was calling the plays.
But Grady, if that's the case, by the same metric, you know what I mean? It's the same metric. You're almost kind of canceling out what you're saying, bro, in a sense. I'm not trying to be like, fucked up or anything, but like that. But you're saying that like the uncontrollable.
How was that? The uncontrollable, you just don't say, oh, we lost the game because we weren't efficient in this. We weren't efficient in that. He dictates what those guys do.
So he dictates when they're going to fumble the ball and give it up?
No, but he
okay.
Gets
So
the
then there's that.
But we don't have a fumbling problem.
I didn't say that we did. We just have a problem to where we're not scoring in the second half. Adjustment problems.
But he's in those meetings. He's in those game plan meetings. He's there one-on-one with Bo, which is him and Bo are probably in the same situation, the same level.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is not NFL coordinator, head coach level. So would you want that, or would you want to wait for that to happen, or do you want to get guys that already know that?
Gravy, come on, bro. Don't do that. Come on, bro. Obviously, Gravy, obviously that. But look at it like this: interim rookie head coach, interim rookie
I already said
quarterback.
That.
Right.
Said that. Well, no, you're saying that. Then you're already saying he shouldn't get the job because he's a.
I never said that. I just said the percentage. I'm just more of an optimist.
How many interim head coaches get jobs in NFL percentage?
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but very, very low.
At least none of them.
I think the thing that plays to his advantage though, like if he has he has a rookie coach, he's the interim head coach, and then there's like that, inexperienced offensive coordinator and shit like that. If for any reason he gets a off like a winning record, say he does go, with the winning record at the end of his tenure with those 9 games, I think then they start evaluating it a different way. They're like, okay, all he needs is a good offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? Because that's basically all that's basically missing from this team. And then for me, a quarterback, of course. But I think that if you can do that with the limited, you're an inexperienced head coach coming in to get the job, you know what I mean, like, and you still are able to pull it off, like, and getting a winning record, because like you say, how many interim coaches get a job? But like, the reason why I think that's the case, because a lot of interim coaches never get the job because I mean, other than I think Rich Bisaccia, how many interim coaches have you ever had with a winning record? That's why they never get the job. Because most of the time, when you get an interim coach, they're taking over for a 1-10 team or a 1-8 team, 2-7 or something like that, to where
Well,
they
where
kind
were
of
we?
struggle the
Where
rest
were
of
we?
the year.
Where were we?
But that's
Two
what I
and
mean.
six, 2-5.
That's what I mean. So like, if most coaches come in and end up shitting the bed the rest of the year too, that's why they never really get hired. That's why they never really take that interim, tag off. So that's why I'm saying, if he can do it, the way that we were struggling, and then he's still, with the limited, kind of things that he has working with him, like, the basically, they put him they put them in power, basically, when they couldn't do shit, because it was after the trade deadline when they couldn't really make moves of themselves. And then, you know what I mean, and then you had to promote a guy that wasn't even the offensive coordinator. Even before that, they had to promote even the guy even before that. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I'm saying, if he can pull off this win, I think it's a big plus in his coaching. Like his coaching, kind of like growing up, kind of like right before our eyes. You know what I mean? Because it's I think it's him getting that offensive coordinator is what's going to really elevate this team, because I think he can hold shit together, like kind of like our last president, dog. He was only the mouthpiece. You know what I mean? But everybody fucking had his fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, he was the mouthpiece, but he had
I'm
guys
there, that's it.
in places. He had guys in places. Like, I think if you really give Champ a chance to kind of like evaluate and get his guys and kind of build a team for AP, because I think he knows AP, and kind of like they can get on the same level, and like AP doesn't is not going to demand all the power, so he's going to suggest. But I think at the end of the day, Champ's smart enough to know what AP wants, and Champ's smart enough to get players on the field that are probably going to, make a immediate impact. So I think, for me, the most important thing, if he can go, I would keep him. Like, I would say the percentages are high too. If we can go a winning like him having a winning record. But the most important thing for me is, no matter what, we're going to have to get a different offensive coordinator.
Oh, that's obvious.
No matter
That's
what.
that's obvious.
That's like
But
the number one thing
but
on our list.
is our team on the field anything different than what it was before? You know what I mean? Because we're not scoring points, we're letting go points at the same rate. Okay, we're losing leads, we're giving up
No, for
leads,
sure.
and the yardage per and the time of possession is still the same.
Yeah, because I just
And
think it's
and
like
you know,
we're
if
hampered
I'm
with that.
looking at that, but you could be the raw type of guy. I dig that, bro. I dig that. I'm not saying that I don't like AP or I don't want him there, but it's just that the fact that I have to wait for a coach to become a head coach, just because you need an offensive coordinator. Yes, we know we need an offensive coordinator, but it's all up. It's not going to be up to Champ, because Champ's job's not even secure.
That's why,
So
yeah,
it's
for
just
sure.
it's just Mark Davis. Who does Mark Davis have in mind? Does he dig this guy because the players like him and all that? Then he's going to get another guy that's the same way, and we have to adapt and go through 3 years of this guy shit.
But I
That's what
just
I'm tired of.
what I mean though is, like, I think the raw thing is not going to make us win three more games. The raw shit is, I think, already kind of like wearing out a little bit. So now you're going to see, like, that's why I'm saying, if you could win three more games, because raw, no matter what, dog, like, that's just not gonna last. Like, it's gonna last you a couple of games, 4 or 5 games, whatever. Which is That's kind of where we're at, 5 weeks in. You know what I mean? So it's like that will last that long, but that's why I'm saying three more games, 3, 4 more games. That if he could pull those off now, that where all these teams are like like there's literally 3, 4 teams ahead of us that we're playing, that are all fighting for either seeding or a shot to try to get into the playoffs. 4 out of the next 5 games that we're playing. So that's why I'm saying if he could pull off those 3 wins, I think it's going to those 3 wins, no matter how they come. Each one of those 3 wins, if we do end up getting those 3 wins, they're going to have something in those games where you're going to be able to point at, AP and say he was a big reason why we won that game. You know what I mean? Maybe one of a decision that he made is going to be a big reason, because I think the rah-rah shit, I think it's going to wear out. So I think that's why I'm saying that's that's what I'm projecting. Like that's why I think 3 games for me is good, because I think at this point that's what's going to he's going to have to make, because there's no way in how like we're going to be able to play these 5 games and get lucky all 5 games. No, there's no way. Like these 5 games, if you could pull off 3 of them, because they're all going to be tough no matter who we're playing. So it's like I think that's why I think he has a good chance if he can be able to pull off those wins.
Yeah, agreed.
For me,
I agree. Yeah.
See,
what the Raiders don't realize, and what a lot of people don't realize, it's something that what you just said right now, Gravy, and basing off of what we've been talking about. What you and the Raider Nation don't want is to go through another head coach, another GM for the next years, right? Well, this is something that the Raider Nation, and I'm not saying you don't realize this, we're in it. This is what's going to happen no matter what. Because if, say, he stays, and Champ Kelly stays, guess what? We're going to be doing what they want to do. Now, say if Champ Kelly don't stay, and AP doesn't, we're going to go through it again. So no matter what, we're fucking in it. So the thing that you don't want, and the thing that the nation doesn't want, we're in it.
Either way,
we're in it. Right. So either way, so I mean, however it goes, it's just if AP, look at this is the way you got to look at it. This is the way I'm looking at it. The more AP wins with this staff and everything like that, and all the things that we need to get together, like Champ Kelly knows that we need a better offensive coordinator, we need a better running back, not a running back, a quarterback. We need some more offensive linemen. We need we need a defensive tackle. We need a linebacker. All these different things, and we need another corner. All these different things that we need, they know. You see what I'm saying? So you think the next coach is coming in, they're not going to know that? So what I'm saying is, with the team that's built here right now, with this happening, with AP being on the winning side of this whole situation, players are going to want to stay. You see what I'm saying? Compared to where somebody else is going to come in and they're going to be like, oh, well, we're going to do this. Crosby ain't going to want to stick around for that. DA is not going to want to stick around for that. They would. I'm just saying. I know where you're going with
contract.
Right. But say, let's say Harbaugh comes. Devontae ain't with it. They're doing this, that, and the third. Oh, we're going to get this pick, this, and that to the Jets. He's gone. You see what I'm saying? So all these little different things kind of tend on if this team's going to stay together or be broken apart. And it's AP's job. It's almost AP's and Chip's Cali to keep these guys together, to keep this little band of brothers, you know what I'm saying, together. The stars that we want here, Jacobs, Crosby, DA. You know what I mean?
I think if we go through another like coaching change and shit like that, we go through a full rebuild like that again, I think the only guy we're keeping is Max. I think everybody else is gone. Like everybody other star that we have.
They're going to have your foot out the door.
Like excluding like the rookies, like say like Michael Mayer, excluding like Michael Mayer and stuff like that. Guys that they of course that they think the new guys think that they could build with, but like as in like a Colton Miller because he's getting older, or like I would say like a fucking Jacobs for sure. You know what I mean? DA. I see those guys kind of leaving, you know what I mean? Because I don't see, for some reason I don't see Max. I just don't. I see him because
I think he's the face of the Raiders now, personally.
Yeah. You think that Devontae likes getting 8 targets in the first half, it is 0 in the second half? How many times has that happened this year?
Gravy. Yes. I get that, but
so
that's all because
evidently there's all this rah-rah. He's not happy. He doesn't like that.
But I think because of that, though, I think that was like a big attributed to like, but I do feel you when you say like, because I was agreeing with you like, and I agree still to this day like, as AP has to get in both face. So I don't care how it's gonna look on TV or whatever. You got to get in his face and be like, hey, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what was that fucking, the balance from the first half? You know what I mean? What are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you got to force it into fucking to 88. We got in this next series, we're gonna throw to him. I don't care what the fuck we're doing.
Figure it out. Get the ball, yeah.
Like I need that type of fucking like I wanna see that type of shit because like we say like Bo, you gotta help out Bo sometimes you gotta help him out sometimes too now because he's probably getting he's feeling the pressure too in those games. It's his first rodeo too. So AP has to take that initiative and kind of take that hey bro, like give him that fucking give him the like say like the confidence of like okay don't question yourself. I don't give a fuck if you mess up in this next drive. I don't care if you call play, but let's take some chances.
I'll tell you what would give you confidence is getting the ball to DA.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
Getting the ball to Myers, handing it off to Josh Jacobs, not just eliminate him from the game.
No, I agree. Gravy. You know what I mean? But these are all rookie mistakes, and we've talked about this before.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all rookie mistakes, and we have three rookies at the head coach.
The thing is that Bo has it worse.
Oh yeah, he's getting
a quarterback coach. There was a lot of levels that he had to climb to be an offensive coordinator. But the thing is that he wasn't in game planning. He wasn't in.
Nope.
He was just fundamentally teaching Aiden. That's the only thing that's good about that.
Yeah.
But I understand that, but AP has to get in there and say, hey, look, there's no reason why. You got to look at that stat and say, we didn't get Devontae the ball not one time in the second half. A dominating figure like that. And it made Snead look like he's a fucking badass corner because DA didn't get no catches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You made another guy feel better and a defense feel better because your star wide receiver didn't get shit.
But obviously in the second half, right? But obviously in the second half, when you wanted to try to give fucking Josh Jacobs the ball and you're playing from behind, so and you told me this too, when you're behind, you have to throw the ball. Now the thing is also now they're double coveraging him because they know that's going to be the number one option, and then they're providing more pressure because they put more pressure on this kid in the second half and anything. Bo wasn't ready for it. Spagnuolo knew exactly what he was doing to bracket fucking DA and then to get that pressure in to where he couldn't get those throws off. Some of the throws that he had made were short, too quick. He was indecisive because he's a rookie quarterback and a rookie fucking offensive coordinator. So like you said, a quarterback coach, then it goes to then it starts going up with two more levels until he becomes offensive coordinator. So he skipped that. Linebackers coach, instead of all that shit, skip that. You know what I mean?
I just said that.
But I'm agreeing with you.
As a quarterback coach, you got to get the ball to the end.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you
you got the dude that catches in double coverage best out of anybody in the NFL. Doesn't matter if you triple coverage the DA. He's going to get the ball in his hands and take off with it.
But when he was catching that ball in double coverage the best, guess who was throwing it to him? That's all I gotta say. It wasn't a fucking rookie.
Last week though, I did see some throws that I haven't seen all year. You know what I mean? From any quarterback like that on our roster.
Hey, what's up, bro?
I think Aiden did have some of the better throws I've seen all year last week. You know what I mean? Some of the throws that he made last week were fucking crazy to even like. There was one that I think he threw to Jacoby that he threw right over a defender, dog, with his arms like kind of like even raised up like at their highest point. It still got over his hands and still got to Jacoby. You know what I mean? Some of those throws are throws, but it's still like even with all of that though, like it's still going to take a big improvement with his legs, dog, for him to keep that job. And that's why I say like in this day and age, it's gonna be hard for him to be looked at and be like, and for them not to be like, okay, we're not gonna take a quarterback. We feel confident in this guy. Like I know that there's some people who believe in him and some people who not, but there's still question marks regardless. So I think one way or another we're taking a quarterback in this next draft, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but going back to AP, I think that in those decisions though, where he does make those bonehead like those decisions like on not telling Bo and shit like that, I think you know what I mean. I think he's the type of coach like he knows like I don't know. I see with his demeanor and like the way like he's been talking. I think, and that's what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? That he's going to learn from that mistake and not coach scared like that anymore. So that's why I want to see looking going forward that he doesn't make those same type of bonehead mistakes. But that's why I feel that he's going to be that like he knows that these last 5 games he's 2-2 right now. You know what I mean? He knows that he's on the fence. So I think he knows that he can't coach scared.
He has to be more hands-on.
He has to take risks, and those risks, if those risks pay off, those are what's going to have him keeping this job. Yeah. Because him taking those risks at the right time, and then being executed good, dog, and that's what I want to see moving forward. If those things can happen, he's going to keep the job. You know what I mean? Because that's what we need in a coach. Being able to be confident in taking those risks and knowing when to call them, knowing the situation. You know what I mean? Knowing what situation you're on. Like, because that 4th and 1, that was a situation where you had to take that risk. Those are the situations where when you're in that situation again, you got to second guess yourself. You can't, because you could tell right away he was second guessing himself, and that's the biggest problem that I have from it too. Like, because the field goal unit came out late. The field goal unit came, like you could tell, like he wanted kind of to go for it, but then like he kind of like looked around and then he went like this, and that's when he called in his field goal unit. He wasn't sure of the play call out because when he saw it 4th and 1, he was still questioning himself in his brain. It took him a couple of seconds to be like, okay, field goal. But you need to be more assertive, dog, and you have to like be more aggressive, and that's what I think is going to eventually have him keeping this job. Mm-hmm. If you can pull those type of risks off.
He should have said two plays ago, this is 4-down territory for us, guys.
Exactly. No, for sure. And he didn't have that in his mind. That's a big coaching mistake, because I knew right away, like I don't know how many people have seen it, but I pay attention to shit like that, dog. Like when I'm watching the game and you could tell he wasn't assertive with this play call right there. He wasn't like, he didn't know what he wanted to do. Like, and it was just, that was disappointing to see. Like you got to know what you want to do. Like, okay, if it wasn't 4-down territory and you know you're going to kick a field goal no matter what on 4th down, then let's get that field goal out. Have them already ready. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That would have got Bo ready. That would have got Bo ready to put something together on that 4th down. To be honest, play ready. That
field goal kickers are creatures of habit, dog. And when you send them in late like that could. I'm not giving no excuse to Carlson. I don't want to give no excuse to Carl, but I wouldn't be surprised if that played a part in why he missed that field goal.
And he's having a down year. And Carlson is having a down year too.
Calling guys out on the field late like that and not being assertive. Like Carlson needs to know he's gonna go out there. He can't be fucking guessing like, oh, are we gonna go for it or not? You know what I mean? He needs to know, like, on 3rd down, hey, Carlson, get ready. On 3rd down, he needs to be telling Carlson, hey, Carlson, we don't get this shit. Field goal team, we're ready. Yeah, or call timeout. Exactly.
So what should we do? You got to play, Bo. You got to play. I think this will work. All right, let's go for it. Or, Carlson could get his rhythm going. He could be on the field kicking, or he's probably just standing there saying, "Oh, we're gonna go for it," and then you have to rush out there and not go through his whole routine, because that's what kickers do. You just said it, Gabe. It was a good point. That they got a routine they go through before, everybody gets lined up. They usually got to count the players or
that timing. They take that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 to the side, and they're counting down. So it's all like timing with them, dog. So it's like that could have played a big part of why he missed that fucking field goal. I'm telling you, dog, because those are things you got to be like. That's the reason why, like, even in high school, dog, like, you got to have your field goal team ready on fucking third down. If they get a first down, okay, fucking go back to the bench. But you got to be ready on third down, dog, to run out there. And the coach has to be ready to fucking call the play as soon as he has to be already in his mind, like he has, as a good coach, elite coaches, they're thinking of plays ahead of themselves already. They're thinking of the next play. They're thinking of the next play already. So that's one thing where I do have to see. I do agree with you on that. Agree. I don't want to see that shit again for sure. Like, but I do think that he can rectify that shit. I think he's smart enough for that shit. I mean, he's a guy that he's been on the field. You know what I mean? And like I think he knows he knows that he did a disservice to his players in that instance. So I think that he'll play that differently. He'll play his hand differently next time.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hope he does. I hope he does. I'm done with Kansas City now, man.
But yeah, man. Hey, shit. Tomorrow, man. Shit. We already been 2 hours. Shit. But tomorrow, man. We going live.
Yes, sir. 8:00, like normal, like clockwork.
Yes, sir, man. Shit. I mean, fucking everybody. Shit. We had fucking 50. I think like 52 people. Like, at one point in here, like everybody who's in here, dog, hit the like. You know what I mean? Tell somebody to subscribe to all the channels right there that you see on the bottom of the screen. Gravy, Coach Gravy. Raider Nation Live, Raider Gate 420. All those channels, guys, man. Just make sure you leave a comment. For whatever you guys want to fucking have us talk about. In the next coming shows or whatever. Just leave comments or whatever, bro. Like, and for sure we'll make sure we talk about it and give you guys shout outs to whatever, man.
Paul getting jacked up already. He jacked up already for his birthday.
Oh yeah, man, for sure, man. Hey, Raider Paul, for sure, man. You got like 30 minutes to your birthday, bro. But for sure, man. Happy birthday for sure, man. You be safe, bro. I know you said you were gonna go out to the bar like at 12 midnight when it hits 12, but just be safe, bro. Make sure if you do get drink a little bit, you don't got a DD. Make sure you get that Uber, man. Make sure you got that Uber or that Lyft. You know what I mean?
Hey, so $20 will save you 10,000.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because you don't want one of them motherfuckers on your record. Because those shits don't go away for a long time. They cost a lot of money.
I'm gonna keep you in there for 6 hours. That's it.
No, not
it all depends on how drunk you are too.
Fuck the jail time, dog. It's the fucking DUI classes and if you want to get it off your record, the traffic school and all that shit. I've never personally been through it, but my uncle dog has 7.
Paul, I have enough. I have enough DUIs for everybody on this panel and maybe a couple more. So
yeah, my uncle has 7, dog. I think he said that he spent over $100,000 on lawyers easily.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about $100,000, but like
No, yeah. Well, every time it's like 20, and the last one was more because he needed to fight it good because he was about to lose his job and all that shit. So yeah, like they get higher. They get higher after every.
We're Raiders against drunk drivers. We don't say don't get drunk. Get drunk, get plastered, enjoy yourself. God damn it, you know what I mean? Just don't drive. Just don't drive. That's it.
Exactly.
Hey, ball in Southern Comfort.
Yeah, like I don't really drink, so I never really like even been in like even jeopardy of that shit. Cause like if I'm drinking, I'm not driving. That's like that. Me and my girl take turns. That's one thing with me and my girl.
Gabe never been to the drunk tank.
That's one thing. Nah, me no. Like there's one thing with me and my girl. It's either her drinking or I'm drinking. So that we take turns.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Good. So it's like, or if we get a ride somewhere, or we're staying somewhere, then yeah, we'll both drink. But yeah, that's like, cute. That's hardly ever not forever. Or we'll if we're close enough, we'll take a fucking Uber home.
Yeah. But if you have a beer with dinner or something like that, you wait about an hour. That's a little different. I'm saying like you fucking
I could take a fucking shot or two, but like I'm talking about a fucking
one beer at dinner.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We're not gonna start
I'm
talking
talking
about
about being like,
alcoholism.
I'm talking about like a night after a party and shit,
Yeah, or
2 o'clock
a
in the
bar.
morning,
You know
like
what I mean?
shit
Yeah.
after the club, like those type of nights. Just okay, like especially like a night like this where it's Raider Paul's birthday. You know what I mean?
I know.
He's leaving.
Them birthday parties, you know what I'm saying?
He's
Them
leaving
birthday
at midnight. So he's trying to get drunk fast. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He's leaving
yeah,
at
yeah.
midnight.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Just
try
make
to
it
get
home
the
to be
quick.
35, bro. Just make it home to be 35.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave, there you go. Make it home to be 35, yeah.
Exactly.
As
That's
young
all.
as you are.
That's all.
As young as
That's
you
all,
are.
dog. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
yeah,
shit,
man,
we'll
man.
be-
We've been here 2 hours, 10 minutes. Fucking.
I remember when they
shit, we
used to
can
just
chat
dump
you,
that
but,
shit.
Dump
that
smoke
shit,
out.
go
I'm
home,
take
get
another
out
rip
here.
real quick. Take another
Yep.
rip before we go. There's a smoke out hour.
So yeah,
Never know.
I think pretty much we'll talk a little bit on it about tomorrow, but I think we're gonna me, Gabe, and I'm trying to work Gravy into it too. We might be at the last game of the season. I know definitely I'm gonna be there.
Broncos game, yeah,
Broncos game. So
for sure.
win or lose, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? We will be there. I know for sure I'm gonna be there, and then I'll be there this
I'll
Thursday.
bet the Broncos.
And if you guys look, Raider Joe's in the building too. Raider Joe should be co-hosting with my boys on Thursday night. You know what I mean? After the game, during the game, or however you guys are gonna do it, post game, pre game, whatever, man. So hopefully you guys put that shit together. I'm not gonna be here, man.
Come on,
Oh,
Joe.
Has to
It's
be the
all right,
post
man.
game,
Low
huh?
ain't gonna be here.
That'll be like,
Low ain't gonna
yeah.
be here.
that'll be perfect. It's like the same time Thursday.
Yeah.
Those games end like around 8:20 anyway. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's the time we start on Thursdays anyway, 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Fucking
Worked out
ready.
perfect. But yeah, man, for sure, man. You guys,
Excellent.
and everybody, fucking, you know what I mean? Stay up, man. Fucking,
Be sexy.
keep smoking. You know what I mean? Stay blazing it. You know,
Yes, sir.
it's fucking always a smoke out hour everywhere. But for sure, man. You guys, stay up. Another additional smoke out hour. You know what I mean? But count 3, dog. Like you know how we leave every show. 1, 2, 3.
Support.
Raiders.
Raiders.